Священный носить.
Look at my little puppy. Well, he's not little anymore. He has grown up and became such a handsome dog. My Barsik. Bars means snow leopard. And he has such a curious and sometimes serious eyes. When he looked at me with these eyes, I just start to melt. I know that he knows I love him so much, so he goes crazy playing around and destroying things. Thanks God my dad is not around when it's happening, because he would be super mad. He loves to play, and we usually play this game when I try to catch him and he runs away from me, and yeah, all of this crazy stuff. Then we cuddle. And yeah, my parents don't really like pets, especially my mom. The animals are not allowed to go inside the house. So we spend our time in our little garden and walking around the neighborhoods every day. Bars, such a smart dog. He knows when I'm sad and he tries to comfort me. He loves to run and gently biting me, pretending biting without hurt sometimes. He doesn't know how to control his strength and speed, and yeah. And when he breaks something, he comes to me as he's saying, "Hey, I did something. Go and check that out." When I start to telling him that it's not good, telling him he's a very bad boy, and when he look at me with his innocent eyes, I just immediately stop. Oh my goodness. But I let him to stay alone in the garden for a while, so he will not think that it's normal to behave like this.
Чур. Барсик. Барсик. Чур. Чикремс. Барсик. Ачика-чика. 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 Ачика-чика-чика-чика-чика-чика. Мой глизнюля. Мой глизнюля. Мой глизнюлечка. Мой глизнюлечка. Мой сладкий. Мой сладкий. Мой бощона. Ну-ка покажи мне гляшки твои. Это Мосечка, меня Мосечка. Ух, уж такой сладкий мальчик, сладкий. Кто у нас такой сладкий? Вот так, Мосика, Катя. Барсик. Басяна. Ты мой сладкий. Красавчик мой. Who has that pretty eyes? Huh? Only Barsik has. Look at this beauty. Look at this cute. Mm. These paws, oh my goodness. Посёночка. Мой красавчик. Wants to bite me. Hmm? Ay. Who is that? What's happened? What's happened? Barsik.
For my birthday, I received beautiful flowers from my lovely nephew, niece, and my favorite aunt. They live in the capital city of Kazakhstan and they managed to send me these beauties. I think it was my first time in my life that I received flowers for my birthday. It's such a beautiful. They were rosy pink and so soft, so fragile. I love the color. I love them so much. Thank you. It's truly made my birthday special. One of my mom's friends come to visit her because she lives far away and hadn't seen her for a while. She had recently found out that my mom is not feeling well, and so she wanted to see her. It was very beautiful to see them all together. I prepared a beautiful lunch for them, and two of the friends joined as well. The three of them used to be very close friends when they were students. It was emotional to see them together, and my mom loved it. I was preparing myself to take IELTS exam a while ago, and I needed because I was thinking about to immigrate to another country, and many countries require IELTS as a proof of English proficiency for study, work, or for a visa application. It's kind of an international English language test that shows your ability to communicate in English. I went to Almaty, the former capital of Kazakhstan, because it was the closest city where I could take the exam. While I was there with my other aunt Gulnar, I went to the theater to watch the comedy show. Actually, it was my first time attending a theater show in my own country, which is funny because I watched the Broadway show in New York before seeing it at home.
Ну так, мы все слушаем. Ну что вы, доктор, это слишком большая честь для меня.
Amerika'da barbekü жасайтын жерлер. Неде Америкада сондай бар специальный жасақтар бар. Жаңа устройство, жаңа пісіретін нелер, шашлычный сияқты. Өзің келіп пісіре бересің. Это бесплатно. Просто артын
After the exam, I went back home to spend my time with my mom. We talked about everything, and I was trying to hold on her memories for as long as I could. I noticed that she started to move more slowly than before, and her mood has changed again. And I thought it might be because of the seasonal changes and she'll be fine. Later, I returned to Almaty to collect my result, and I didn't get the score that I wanted. Maybe I didn't work hard enough, I'm not sure, but it is what it is.
Давайте будем открывать. Хотя я знаю, что там.
Ну, даже быстрее.
Хотелось бы, конечно, побольше. Но
In one of the evening, I felt something wrong, though I couldn't explain what it was. I had visited my friend who lived around like 40 minutes away from my city. We used to study together many years ago. Now she's married, has 4 kids, 4 beautiful kids, and I always try to visit her once I'm back in my country. And that night, I came home a bit later than planned. My mom was in the kitchen washing dishes, and I said hi and I asked her if she needed me. She said no, and I told her I was, tired and I'll lie down for a couple minutes. Soon after, she started to talk loudly. Me and my dad went to see her. What's happening? She seemed confused and upset, and suddenly she grabbed my shoulder and began shaking me, insisting that I give her money, and which didn't make any sense. I didn't understand what was happening with her. Her grip was so strong that even my dad struggled to help me. I was terrified. When I looked in her eyes, I couldn't recognize my mom. It didn't feel like my mom, anyways. From that night on, everything has changed. She became more aggressive, more argumentative, and her hallucination became stronger. Her illness became impossible to ignore. Living there became very difficult. I tried to stay calm, but I was constantly scared. I was asking my dad not to leave the house because she was calmer when he was around, but a bit more aggressive when I'm alone with her. After about a month, I decided to leave my parents' house. I was supposed to leave anyways for work, but I left early because I couldn't stay longer.
Можно kasih
드라마다 드라마 하고서나 멋있게 되세요.
Ата-ана önünde olma isteğini boşun. Ülken adamda çığ söyleyip çığın aşılsınlar olan yetmeyin gelin.
Altanım benim kaderim vermesin eğer. Keşke canım vuramaz kayda öktüğümde.
One luggage, one more, and that suitcase. I'm on my way to Astana, and I can feel it's already cold up there. Where my parents live, it's not that cold, so pretty excited. And yeah, let's start our journey.
Не подумали.